Hello, in this tutorial, I'll show you how to use shortcuts in Google Sheets. Using shortcuts in Google Sheets can greatly enhance your productivity by speeding up common tasks. So here's a guide on some essential shortcuts and how you can definitely use them. So you can use a basic navigation and selection shortcut. Number one, you can choose to move to the beginning of the row. All right, so you can choose, of course, in the home option, head over to you can use home for Windows and CMD plus left row for Mac. Okay, that's if you want to move to the beginning of the row. So just go ahead and select home from your keypad, and that should work. So just have to note that. All right, so I'd like you to know that depending on your PC, that's depending on the settings of your PC, some of the shortcuts cannot work or might not work. All right, but then these are just like basic navigation. So click on home, the home button of your PC to head over to the beginning of the row. So right here, I'm here in this row and I went to home and it took me here. So you can use, you can click on end, that's if you're using Windows, click on end to head over to the end of the row. As you can see, it actually worked for me. But if you're using the Mac, click on CMD plus left arrow to head over to the beginning and click on CMD plus right arrow to head over to the end of the row. So I'm going back to home, which is the beginning, that's the first row. Then the third shortcut is how to move to the end of the column. So go ahead and click on Control and click on the down arrow. So hold down Control plus the down arrow if you're using Windows. Then use CMD plus the down arrow if you're using Mac. So let's get that done. So Control and down arrow. So I'm saying trying to apply bold formatting. Go ahead and click on OK. Thank you. So Control and the down arrow. Okay, that is actually taking me to another part of the screen. So just go ahead and click on Control and down arrow and it's going to take you to the end of the column. All right, and once you click on Control and Control and up arrow to take you to the beginning of the column and Control and down arrow to take you to the end of the column. Then to select cells, go ahead and click on Control A. So Control A, that highlights all the cells like we have done right here. And of course, to select the current row, go ahead and click on Shift and Space. That is the current row. So Shift and Space have highlighted the current row. Then to select the current column, go ahead and click on Control and Space, and that highlights the current column. So for you to use editing and formatting shortcuts, for you to undo, go ahead and click on Control Z, and that's undo. That has already undone it. And what I did before has now been displayed. So I'm just going to use backspace. For you to redo, go ahead and click on Control Y, and that's already redoing. Then for you to copy, that's if I want to click on the cell, I can click on Control C, and that has already copied and it's ready to be pasted. And for me to cut, I can just click on Control X. All right, Control X. So Control X, and that has cut. So for me to paste, I can just click on any of the columns that I want to paste and Control V, and you see that has been pasted. So I had to cut John and I pasted John here. So that's it. So paste special, for you to do paste special, you're going to have to click on Control Shift plus V. So Control Shift and V. That's paste special. And then for bold, click on the cell and Control B for bold, and that's bolding. To italicize, click on Control I, and you see that has been italicized. To underline, click on Control U, and that has been underlined. Okay, so for you to There are really a lot of stuff. So for formula and cell management shortcuts, you can use the insert. For you to use the insert function, just click on Shift CMD plus K. That's for using Mac, or you can use Shift and Control. So you can just hold down Shift, Control, and K. That's for okay, so just let's run through some formula and cell management shortcut, which of course we've done before. So to insert functions, just Shift plus Control plus K, and then if you're using auto sum, Alt, use the Alt key, Alt, and then plus Alt plus equal sign, use the Alt and then use the equal sign. For fill down, use Control plus D. For fill right, Control plus R, and then to insert new row, Control plus Alt plus Shift plus equal sign, and then to insert new column, Control plus Shift plus sign. To delete row, Control plus Alt plus minus sign, and to delete column, Control plus Shift plus minus sign. That's it. Then for additional useful shortcuts, just open the data menu, which is at the top corner, and Alt plus D. And then to open the format menu, which is also at the top corner, click on Alt plus E. And then to open the insert menu, which is at the top corner, go ahead and click on Alt plus I. So all these shortcuts can make working with Google Sheets faster and more efficient. So feel free to customize your workflow and practice these shortcuts to integrate them into your daily use. I hope this tutorial marvelously helped your search.